Gran Turismo 7 VR has been out for an entire year now, and I've had it since pre-order. I've had many fun moments, and I've had moments where I literally had to return it. So I'm going to tell you about all of them and let you decide if it's really worth it. The PSVR 1 was actually my first headset, and I played Gran Turismo Sport on there, and it was very lackluster. So once I heard that they're going to make this headset with this game full on, I was hyped, and I knew for a fact that I was going to get it. But then I also seen the price, and it kind of threw me off because damn, this thing is really steep when you compare it to some of its other competitors. But the best thing about this, okay, I guess you just cut me off for no reason. The best thing about this is the fact that you can just plug and play. You don't got to do all this modding and stuff like you do have to do on a Seto. But either way, I knew I was going to get this game because I knew I wanted to do stuff like this in VR, and I knew I was going to make videos on all sorts of stuff. So I was already sold on this. But the real question is, was I happy with it when I got it? Oh my god. Okay, sorry, little interruption. And initially I was really happy with it, doing stuff like this, getting to experience a car like this. This is literally an old Mustang with a brand new Cobra engine, I think. But that's honestly just the half of it. Doing roleplay lobbies, running from the cops in VR, that's fun. Racing with real people. And again, the immense detail on all these cars blows you away every single time, no matter what, inside and out. You can go in the VR showroom and look at all sorts of cars that are in your garage. Checking out an F40 in VR that'll never get old. I never thought I'd see one in not real life, but you know. If you happen to see a little bit of advertising for this headset, they advertised it a lot about how it has the OLED lenses, which makes bright colors, which aren't really right here, pop, and dark colors be really, really dark. So knowing that, I wanted to go into like the darkest track I could find and see how crazy it looked. Drifting the Nürburgring at midnight, dude, that sounds sick. But once I get in there, I noticed something. A decent sized cluster of some stuck pixels right in the middle of my screen, basically where you see that forward focus. And once you see it, it's really not something you can unsee. So I decided to look into it, and it said like 7 to 14-ish business days or whatever after they receive it that you can get the return. And I was really waiting for like a couple months.
Julian!
Trying to text agents, if that's what you want to call them, for hours on hours, trying to figure out what's going on with it. And then in the end, I finally got what I wanted, that being a refund, which is not what I wanted. And just to give a little clarification, I had to buy it through PlayStation themselves because they didn't have it in stores at all for months on end because they didn't want the same thing that happened with the PS5, all the scalpers getting it. So I just decided to bite the bullet and just get another one. Hopefully it was good, and that is the headset that I'm using right now. And guess what? It wasn't. So I just kind of I was stuck with it, man, sadly. They don't want to go through the process again. And I'm really not sure if I just got incredibly unlucky or what, but if you're thinking about buying this, please go in a store and buy it, because you can now. And if you find a problem, just go in there and return it. Hold on to your damn receipt. But even with that major con and not so fun experience I had, I still don't regret this, honestly. I think this game is an absolute blast, just driving around with people while I'm in VR, and so immersive, of course. I know I don't have to say it. It just never gets old being able to drive with people while I'm in VR, and this dude's most likely on a flat screen because sadly this headset isn't that popular. This game is just absolute endless fun. So many cars to drift, which is obviously my favorite thing to do. So many engine swaps to do. You can do the whole campaign through the headset, which you couldn't even do in the last one. So many improvements. You weren't able to see your smoke before. I just hit my mic. And of course they're always adding things to this game. This car wasn't even in the game when I first had this headset, and now it is, along with many other cars and many other tracks. Okay, thanks for initiating the drift, dog. And one of those tracks is really like a snow track, which looks absolutely incredible in VR. And this video is targeted to actually a lot of people, because me personally, this is like the main reason I bought this headset, obviously. And I assume some people might be thinking the same thing. And if you really think you're gonna enjoy it, I say pull the trigger. And if you already have the headset and don't have this game, you're crazy. When it comes to replayability, I don't think any other game out there can beat this one, at least for PlayStation VR 2. Besides the immersion, which makes this game, of course, a lot more fun. A lot of people think that this makes you a better driver, which for racing, I'm not really sure. It might, because you can see how far something is better than you can on TV maybe. But with drifting, I can kind of say that it can, but it can't. Because of course you can only see this to this on the actual VR headset, so you can't really see your hand, you can't see where the wheel is going. That's a bit of a con, but you can see how much angle you're getting. See, if I'm on the hood cam, which I like to use, and I'm like this, I can't really see where I'm going. But of course, now I can see exactly what's going on, even on the 360. But one thing you get in VR 2 way better extent that you get on flat screen is, look at this. I can literally see the suspension as I'm braking, as I'm accelerating. I can see the angle. Bro, stuff like that never gets old. And it's not just this. And yeah, like I said, you do see that in flat screen, I'm sure. Just not nearly as cool, bro. Oh my god. And honestly, can't even believe I haven't mentioned the rain, bro. The rain wasn't even on the last game, actually. It was, I assume, too demanding. And on this game, bro, ooh, it's something else. I'll tell you, man, getting some Spotify going, listening to your favorite music while on a rainy drift map, man, oh my god, that is some next level immersion. Everything just looks cool in VR, bro. Along with the anti-lag. I mean, anti-lag, it looks cool on the screen, but you know what I'm saying? In VR, it just looks all that much more cool. I don't know what to tell you. And of course, holy damn, that's a big ass bald eagle. Okay, oh, my bad. Oh, that's a cop. Okay, okay, yeah, what? Convertibles in VR are sick too. Drifting this thing in VR is a trip, bro. No better way to put it. It's awesome. Is there? Okay, I don't think he's following. Oh my god. Oh, and another sort of con that I forgot to mention, because it's not really a con with this headset. It's just all headset, especially with a game like this. If you're prone to motion sickness, you're gonna get it in this game, 100%. Okay, thanks. That was quite unnecessary. Oh, you're lagging hard. If you know anything about VR, you know any movement in VR games can make some people very motion sick, let alone going 200 miles an hour in a car, and maybe even throw 360s in there with that. It can make you feel a little bit weird sometimes. But honestly, me personally, I never felt anything. I've only gotten motion sick sort of in like one game, and it wasn't even this one. So if you're worried about that, okay, oh my god, if you're worried about that, just watch out for it, and you should be able to build your VR legs, as I like to call it. And of course, as you can see, I've been on the wheel the entire time, which makes all the difference. I really can't say what it's like if you're on a controller. I'm sure it's still really fun, but I don't know, it's just, oh my god, that's a lot of people. I could definitely see it being less immersive, but if you already have the headset and you're thinking about getting it, I'd say just pull the trigger if you don't have a wheel. But if you don't have a wheel and you don't have a headset, or none of that, bro, I don't know. That I can't really say that one, because I don't even play this game on controller. I probably have like less than 30 minutes played on this game with controller. But I bet you there are some people with a VR headset that have a blast with a controller. Is that a cop? I think that's a cop, isn't it? That's a cop. Damn, bro, how many people have hit you? Are you trying to say RIPD or RPD? You got so much, bro. This is like, it looked like a 5-year-old just wouldn't put stickers on it, dude. There's a lot more in the world with this headset, man. It's a treat. No better way to put it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that 360 was a treat. All in all, man, I think it's no question whether this thing is worth it. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in Gran Turismo 7 VR very, very soon. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And have a very good day.